He and Garry and Jamahal Hill have a hilarious interaction. Ian explains to Jamahal why he wishes he was black.
Layla, in my dreams, what am I?
You're on your way.
All I know is, if I can have that extra 3% athleticism, right? And that beautiful skin that when I get sweaty, I look like I'm covered in crystals. I'm like, I would be money. Money. There wouldn't be a better athlete alive.
Kid's not wrong. They had to slow you down something.
They made me white. God was sat there like that going, right, he's got it all. Let's make him white. That's it.
No, look.
After defeating Yair Rodriguez, Alexander Volkanovski says he's going to smash Ilia Topuria.
Mine and Ortega's was a little bit, it's weird, just spend too much time to each other and we just got annoyed with each other. This guy's gonna be just talking his and I love that. I'm like, yeah, talk your now I can have a bit of fun with it and punch you in the face for it, you know what I mean? And feel good punching your head through the canvas. Because again, like, I'm gonna squash that bloke, so doesn't matter. It's funny with this one, you know, you want to talk up your opponents, right? You want everyone to know, like, yeah. So it's funny. But I mean, he's gonna talk his so people. I remember I can say whatever I wanted to. You know, people don't have to believe it. But I was sitting there, was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say how easy I think that fight's gonna be, because then people might not be interested. But he's gonna talk his so people are gonna want to see me punch him in the face. So it don't matter. But yeah, I look at that as again, no disrespect to the bloke, but the he's doing ain't gonna work on me, and hopefully you get to see that soon. I told him, I go, yeah, come on, jump over, let's do a little face-off. Let's amp it up a little bit. See what it has. And I said to him, I go, oh man, I thought you were a bit taller, because everyone's so much taller than me. I'm like looking eye to eye, and I'm like going, psh. I was going, man, I was about to say I got this 71-inch reach, which is a lie, but I should run with that. But yeah, it's again, no disrespect to the bloke. He is a good fighter. He's undefeated. Can't wait to take that 0.
George St-Pierre reveals what it was like training with Elon Musk.
We train, and it was a lot of fun. He's very strong, physically very strong, much stronger than the average man. Very tough, and he has I didn't know that in the beginning. He had a judo background, so it was an amazing experience. He's someone that I have admired for years because of what he has done, his accomplishment, and for all the ideas that he stands for. And for me, it was a dream come true to meet him in person.
Dana White responds to Conor McGregor claiming he's fighting in December. Dana also addressed media saying that he disrespected USADA last week.
Listen, I'm glad you brought that up. You know, there's a lot of business that needs to be handled before we talk about this. And I was doing an interview on Friday, and a bunch of scumbags wrote stories that I said USADA. I don't care what USADA says. It's not even remotely close to what I said. So first of all, I'd like to say you to everybody that wrote that story, number one. And number two, there's a lot of stuff that has to go on before you know, he fights. So it's not even, my point was, no matter who's talking about it, whether it's USADA or whoever and this and that, it's not even worth talking about right now. Everybody wants to keep bringing it up so that pieces of can write stories like that. Never did I say I don't give what USADA thinks or disrespecting USADA or anything like that. It doesn't matter what anybody says. I don't know how this whole thing's gonna play out. Let's wait and see.
Kamaru Usman sends a message to Khamzat Chimaev. He tells Khamzat to stop quote-unquote flirting with him online.
The thing is, and I see a lot of people, they obviously you've heard about the whole Khamzat situation. Anybody want to hear that, see that? I went into Dana's office and I said, hey, okay, this is the guy you guys are saying that is the next, you know, the next guy in the division. Okay, give me that guy. I said that to Dana. You know, at the end of the day, I have been and still is the boogeyman of this division. You know, I asked for the guy. If you want to fight, you want to be a champion, cut the weight and come and fight. I asked for the fight. He's saying he's the boogeyman of the division, and I think he's a really, really good fighter. Very, very good fighter. I like the guy. But hey, you want to fight? Cut the weight and let's fight. Be disciplined. He don't want to do that anymore, you know? He's got money now. You know, he's loving the life and he's living good. He don't want to cut the weight. You know, he wants to eat and he wants to move the goalposts for him. No, you want to be champion. This is the gold standard right here. Cut the weight and let's make it happen. You got to ask him. That's a logistical reason. You know, I've always been I've been a champion. I've made the weight even before I was a champion, and I continue to make the weight. So, you know, he wants to fight. Let's make the weight and let's make the fight happen. I'm not going nowhere. I'm right here.
So if they approached you and said, would you take it at 185, you wouldn't do that?
But why would they approach me for 185? He's ranked what? Number 3, right? Isn't he? In what division? Welterweight. You want to fight? Let's fight. Yeah, I mean, I think right now the only other name that's out there is probably Bilal. You know, I mean, who else makes sense? I mean, at the end of the day, this guy keeps flirting with me online. You know, he's flirting back and forth with me online. At this point, he's just using me for clout. You know, if you want to fight, cut the weight and let's fight. If not, stop using me for clout. Stop flirting with me online.
Khamzat responded via Twitter. He posted a video message to Usman.
Yeah, Kamaru Usman, what are you talking about me? You said you want to fight 84 kilos. Weight, no problem for you. You're a boogeyman. But I'm the wolf. Come up.
So it looks like Khamzat Chimaev may be fighting Jared Cannonier next. Khamzat reposted this to his Instagram story. It's from Aussie MMA. It says, my flight got delayed 4 times this morning. However, I'm not wasting time. Already studying the next opponent for Boers, at Khamzat Chimaev. Users on Twitter were able to put it together and found the exact photo. It's from Jared Cannonier versus Kelvin Gastelum, and everything lines up. Kelvin's already scheduled to fight Shavkat Rakhmonov, so Cannonier's the only option. Jared is coming off a unanimous decision win over Marvin Vettori. If Khamzat is fighting Jared next, who do you got? Post your predictions in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Angry Dana White. It says Las Vegas was never John Jones' friend. The second one's from TZ Tattoos. It says he's so in Izzy's head I can see Izzy making a big mistake. And the final one's in reference to Juliana Pena and Dean Thomas imitating Conor McGregor shoving Michael Chandler. It's from K-Dude. It says, okay, I laughed hard at Dean Thomas playing Michael Chandler. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.